keeper, but fun anyway. Go, first of the day, solid fish. There you go. Another one for the day. keeper, but nice fish anyway. Welcome to the Flip and Fins tie-up session for the Site 10 Flounder episode. I'm going to show you how I set up, what I was doing, the bait, and everything else. So we'll start off with the rig. I was using the Fluke teasers from Aqua Clear to tie my my rig up with, and so that's what it looks like on that end. I've got 4 beads and a pink spinner and a 4.0 J hook snelled to the hook. That's so my my Fluke teaser can sit right on top, just like that. And then, you know, the beads and the spinner will sit that way. It looks nice. If you had a uni knot on top of that, it would sit awkwardly on the top of the hook. And then for the second part, I tied a dropper loop, and then I was using a 6-ounce Spro bucktail, and I was hooking squid and a piece of cut fish. So you could get not bunker, I wouldn't recommend that, it would come off the hook too easy. Mackerel's good. If you catch a sea robin or a sand shark, cut him up and strip him out in like 6-inch strips or so. And then you'll put the meat on first and then the squid. So, dropper loop. This is all on the same line. All I did was use some 30-pound monofilament. It's not fluorocarbon, anything special like that. And I tied my dropper loop, and then I left enough to tie my my hook and the rest of my setup on there. You could use a 3-way swivel if that suits you. Then you just do a dropper loop for the bucktail, or you could put a you know, a bigger sinker, like 6, 8, 4, 5. The weight of this thing is kind of irrelevant, because one day to the next the conditions are different. If you get wind with the tide, you're going to be blasting across the zone quick. Get wind against the tide, you're not going to move at all. Or if you get no wind, you may not move at all. So that's where the lighter gear comes in. And so 30-pound mono, dropper loop, snelled hook straight to the hook. You're gonna put, if you do it this way, you're gonna put all of your decorations on first and then snell the hook. And then I'm just using my Tsunami 5-star rod. It's a heavier action rod for ocean fishing. 60-pound braid, Penn 5000 Battle 2, and that's that. You're going to want to cover the water. Basically, you're drifting. You'll pick a spot and you'll drift. I'm on the north border of Site 10. That's where they're at today. They could be anywhere, you know, from one day to the next. I know the water temperature is in the mid-60s, so if that helps you out, that should do it there. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I realize I don't put everything in here that you might have questions on, so, you know, just ask. I'll be glad to answer it. You know, don't get, you know, upset if I miss something. It's just the nature of the deal. I might think I'm telling you everything, but, you know, I know, you know, what I know. So, thank you for joining me. Get out there and flip some fins.